Right, come on in and we'll do the necessary. So what we're doing is we're trying to get this for the visitors.
Okay.
And this, I'm hoping, the Maid's Head will put out as a welcome to Norwich sort of thing. So feel free to have a look at that.
Oh, wow. And the recent photographs are from?
From me.
From you?
Yeah, from the Royal Photographic Society.
I don't know that Edith Cavell used to be outside the Maid's Head.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. She moved, obviously, to make way for the...
Well, she went down the back of the cathedral when I was actually at school. And they moved her down there.
Oh, that's where her grave actually is.
Yeah, and then they brought it back again. So that's the same composition taken with the same Zeiss lens, well, same 35mm lens, yeah. One with the Leica, which he had back then on film, and one with the Sony on digital. So.
And where were you able to get the 1943 image?
That came from Art Shea.
Oh, sorry, yes,
yeah.
I see just the same copyright, yeah. Strange, actually, a lot of places don't look that different now, do they?
They don't, no. I'm waiting for the Haymarket to be done because the McDonald's there, I don't know if I'm allowed to say McDonald's, but the McDonald's there, the McDonald's there is the old George and Dragon pub, and I've got a picture of the George and Dragon pub, but at the minute they're doing the maintenance and renovation, so I can't actually take the up-to-date one, so I've got to wait till back end of the year probably.
It's great to have his photographs, isn't it? Do we know who the woman is?
We don't at this point in time. Richard Shea, who's Art Shea's son, is a professional photographer in Chicago. Now, he's got thousands of images, but who she is, I don't know.
We actually have done a few events about the women of the Army Corps and have had quite a lot of interest from people in the States, and unexpectedly we're joined on a couple of the events by the children, some of them. So, you know, you never know, if you put things out into the ether, people may be able to identify her.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is a group from...
That is Art Shea's crew.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the aircraft he flew most. So then the concept is we go back to Tiverton and up to today, what's happening today. So that's what it was during the war. So there's three panels, which I'll show you in a minute, but there's essentially the story behind it, why the Americans are here, da-da-di-da, yeah. What Big Week was all about, which is suppressing enemy air superiority. And then there's the images of the bases and the photographs from that time. And then now it's what's happening currently.
That's great, so repurposed for general aviation.
Yeah, and then there's your bit at the end there.
And here we are in the American Library. In the exact spot.
Indeed. So that's the giveaway.
Yes.
Then here for the exhibition we've got our headline sheet, which is that one.
Fantastic.
So if we're going to have three panels, this will be panel one, and then there'll be some images underneath, which will probably be A4s mounted in A3s, I would think, so probably A3 side by side, something like that. So that's the story, okay? The images of the air bases themselves will be this one. And then obviously the up-to-date panel is that one.
What the planes flying now look like from
Yeah.
them. It's a bit of a difference.
And that should be fine. So really it's a question if just to confirm, we're still going to have the three panels. Yeah. When do you want these in terms to put them up for visitors and that kind of thing?
So would we be looking at those three for now as a starter, and then the rest of the images coming at a later stage?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately the idea will be to take them through till February next year, which is when it's whatever. But we could stick those up because having spent all the money to come here,
exactly,
it would be terrible for them not to see it.
Yes, it would be. Yeah, I mean, we can get those up. I need to paint the exhibition panels.
Yeah.
When I brought my painting tools to work someday.
Yeah. Okay.
When it's not raining outside. So once I get the panels painted, we can put it up.
Okay, so I'm going to take them down the Gliding Club tomorrow, Norfolk Gliding Club tomorrow, RF Tiverton. So they can see what it is. And ultimately, the idea will be that we'll do the exhibition here. We'll do something on February the 24th, probably at the Maid's Head. They've offered the Oak Room, but we'll see what they say as it gets closer to that. And then ultimately we will offer it to RAF Tivenham, Norfolk Gliding Club, for permanent display if they want it. And if we do want it, that's fine. But why would you not?
Exactly, why would you not? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great way to see, well, as I said, how things have changed, but maybe how some things have not changed.
It is bringing history to life, really, isn't it? It's bringing it here.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. And it is interesting to have photographs of Archie, I think, particularly because to see it captured through the eyes of somebody who actually flew the V-24s is a really good way to kind of see the past. So yeah, through that lens, so to speak.
Absolutely, yeah. And I suppose ultimately the idea is that on the 24th of February we're going to put up a YouTube video, which is the bit which we really want to do. This is all sort of leading up to that premiere of that video, which we think, given that Archie is sort of the star, we're probably going to submit to the Chicago Film Festival.
Oh wow!
As a 2-minute sort of documentary clip. He's more famous in Chicago than he is in Norwich, so
maybe yes. For now, but
for now,
you never know after this year.
Yeah, so we'll certainly submit it to that. We've obviously got the Norwich Film Festival, 2-minute documentary clip. We'll certainly put it in for that, and I think that we might put it in for the RPS one, as in an RPS group, documentary group. We're sort of the lowest of the low.
Okay.
Okay. But we've not done it before, and I see no reason why not to. So we'll stick it in there. That's got to be in by the 31st of July, so there will be a director's cut, if you want, for what we've done so far, which might not be the end production. But that's
and then you'll keep working on it, and then the
keep
final,
working
final
on it,
piece will be February 24th.
February 24th, it'll go live. Hopefully by then there'll be thousands of Americans waiting for it to be released, and and we'll see what happens.
Fantastic.
But yeah, it's been a good project to work on, and obviously many thanks to the American Library.
You're welcome. Well, we're always excited to be involved in anything that, as I say, kind of brings the history to life, gets more people involved and interested, and anything that brings more people to the library, and also anything that I suppose helps us to offer more to those who are coming to the library. Particularly with the American visitors coming over very shortly as well. And we're waiting to see if amongst our American visitors we might have a veteran. And I think the hope at the moment is that we will actually have a veteran in the group who come in July, which would be really exciting. So we'll wait and see what happens.
Absolutely superb. So we better shake hands and formally shake hands. I think.
Formally seal the deal.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great. Filming aside, I do appreciate what you've done for this. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm excited. I love all of this. So.
But they come out well, haven't they? Really?
They've come out great. Yeah.